All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Dangers in My Heart, Season 1, Episode 8.
Uh-huh.
I can't see you that way. And you're all I see.
Them's rizzing words right there.
These two are going to get together, and I'm so excited to see it.
I'm very excited to see it too. The romance is in the air. They are still, a little bit confused with regards to the other person's feelings a little bit, and maybe still like resistant a bit to their own feelings.
Exactly. They will end up together despite their best efforts sometimes.
Right. Exactly.
But not all the time.
Yeah. But there is some development in the Yamada lore. She was on a show.
Yeah.
And she was cut entirely from any kind of thing where it looks like she was about to speak or say anything.
Just smile and laugh and look pretty. That's
all you're good for. Yeah. Oh boy.
It's got to be disheartening.
It's got to be very disheartening. And it's also informing a lot about her character right now, given that. And that she's also then been cast in a movie.
With an actual line.
With a single line.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, progress. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Yep.
Yeah. But, all right. Getting to learn more about her, also having Ichikawa then getting to see these multiple sides of her to where he's not judging her as much. I'm excited for that. But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. What?
No! No.
Oh my gosh.
You're already sitting on my lap. I mean...
Just count.
Prime numbers. Yeah.
Focus. It's exactly
Head
like
of bliss. Fantastic.
Okay kinds of touch. He's judging like what?
No. I want to study it first.
He really doesn't want him to notice it either.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
Damn. Yeah. I'm studying with somebody who's really helping your stuff. Oh. Jealous?
No.
You mad, bro?
Yeah. Sure.
Right. Yes.
And it's not about the fact that he's specifically helping you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're doing the hair pull.
Yep.
Amazing. That's pretty funny. Yeah. You're like... Oh, character development. I'm noticing it. No. They're noticing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is that her mom and her agent?
Okay.
Oh, it's just another...
She didn't know that was his mom. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh. Oh.
市川京太郎の母です。う
Oh.
ちの子と仲良くしてあげてね。
Oh.
結構喋ります。そう？あの子最近学校楽し。
Yes.
あ、そうだ。飴いる？いらないか。いる。
She's so perceptive.
Yeah.
じゃあ私の持ってる飴高く。すみません。あ、いいえ。でもほら、のど飴ですから。ねえ。
Oh my gosh.
まったく。
Oh.
This is so freaking cute. Ah!
やれやれ。すごいじゃない。
Yeah.
敵に参加って恥。
Oh. Really?
なるべく人に見られたくないんだよ。
Why?
It's classic teenage
Here she goes.
embarrassment.
見て見て、飴交換したの。すっごく綺麗な子。
Yeah, she
あん
was
な綺麗な子
gorgeous.
クラスにいるの。あんたわかる？山田。あら、
Oh. Ah!
市川のママ、めっちゃ可愛いね。どこが？というか今日ちょっと近くないか。
Very.
もらっちゃったし。市川は彼女のことなんて呼んでるの？
Oh.
So close.
母さん、ち結局通信講座始めることにしたんだって。それがいい。だから。
Yeah, maybe could you
ダメ？いいけど。
No, sure.
こっからが理科で、こっからがすごい。
Fantastic.
バカの歴史がつま。
It's a history of how dumb I am.
最近偉いわね。
No, because it's a throat lozenge. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
程度って言っても、これ許しちゃうと。
Oh my god.
肩は
Yeah.
たはず。飴隠せ。
He whispered in your ear.
なんだ。やらかしたのか。
She's beet red.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
はい。これが加筆し。
She redrew the whole thing.
It's the realization
Uh-huh.
that yes, ears are a pleasure center. You can be very easily surprised by how much pleasure
yeah.
you feel from your ears being stimulated.
The eargasm thing is real. Oh.
市川。
Oh!
And then he crashes.
Nope. He's slick with it. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
私あれ持ってる。
Right, don't want you to catch a cold or anything.
The implicit, like, you know, putting the stuff in the,
やめろ。そうか。目のところに
this is adorable.
こう？やぶさかではない。やぶ。
Not just sharing the umbrella, but riding double.
Uh-huh.
じゃ大丈夫。なんで？本当。くそ。
Ugh!
Yep. Yep.
山田の中身はお菓子と。
Oh no! This is why you need her number. Oh, there she is.
山田。大丈夫。明日でよかったのに。いや。
No, the
中身見たって言わない方が。
thank you.
生理とは別のやつだから。大丈夫？仕事だろ。じゃあ。
Interesting. Interesting.
Bro's like, periods, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
あ、いや、山田なら2つくらい食べるか。あ、でもそんなに。
oh, don't look at the comments, man. Yeah, yeah. Wake up.
Your friend's here. Oh, what?
山田。
Oh!
I love this.
Kaiju Yamada. Uh-oh, the cold's getting him too.
I think he's running a fever now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
雨のせいか。せっかく夢に山田が出てくるならエロいやつがよ。むしむし。本来なら誰も家にいないんだから。
No way!
Come on.
No
Come
way!
on.
Ain't no way!
Yeah.
Oh my
Let's go.
god! Panic!
今日給食いちごババラだったから絶対食べたいだろうと思って。
てか遠かっただろ。
Yeah.
まあでも知らない道楽しい。
That's the love walk where you like
Yep.
specifically like go way out of your way thinking
You
about
could
them
invite her
the
in,
whole way
be
there.
like, hey, you could,
Bro!
dude.
お茶でも
Yeah.
言ったら。
Oh! Oh my god, oh my god.
And you guys are alone.
母さんパート。
そっか。
山田がいる。そういえば寝巻きのままだ。
Uh-huh.
臭くないか。
Yeah, I'm gonna go quickly change upstairs.
何
Oh no way. Oh no way. Is she gonna see this as some kind of like invitation or something?
Oh no. Yes. Yes.
市川。
Go on.
市川。市川、風邪ひいちゃうよ。
もう引いてんだよ。
こっち
Yes, I'll help you into bed.
腕。
Wow.
なんで山田がここ。ずいぶんリアルな。
Yeah. Pretty realistic, huh?
And it was a good dream.
きょうちゃん。
どこから夢？
Yeah. Right.
リビングにあったんだけど、
Oh my gosh, wait.
友達来てたの。
Wait.
あとこれ。
Oh my god.
Oh.
元気になってねだろう。
That was so sweet. I'm dying here.
Panic!
Sugar
Panic.
overload.
Oh.
熱下がった。
Big end credit scene.
昨日山田さんに会ったよ。
Hmm.
昨日よりだいぶ熱も下がってきたし、明日には学校に行けるんじゃないかな。よかった。少し変な子ね。
変なんだ。
Bro, it's so obvious that. Ah!
おはよ
風が。
う。喉が少しだけ。
ずっと夢見ていたような。
どんな夢？
Yeah. Was that a good one?
夢占いできるから言って。
Oh.
She's so like barely smooth with it.
やっぱ体調悪かったのか。おとといいちごババロは食べずに持って帰ったし。地球滅亡するのかと思ったわ。
The end of the world.
Maybe he caught your cold.
Well, specifically orally, meaning she might have kissed him like on the head or something.
Oh. Oh.
Red alert! Red alert! This is not a drill! This is not a drill! Repeat. The heart is in danger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There are dangers in my heart right now.
Damn. Like, okay, so
My arteries are clogged.
right, exactly.
I'm gonna die.
I feel like this is so okay. I love how this show, I feel like this is probably what it's like to like go through like a shoujo manga or something. Yeah, I know my mind is everywhere. But okay. If I were to try and describe this show, or the experience that I feel like I'm having with it, is I feel like I'm getting to go back to almost like teenage years and experience the wonder and rush and whimsy of like
The falling hard crush.
yes,
Like
right.
crushing hard.
But even on top of that, the romance stories that I feel like guys miss out on.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I feel like this feels like I'm getting to experience the shoujo like romance story, right? But then it's because it's a dude main protagonist and everything, it's like all of the like
The Doki Doki.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like it's something that just I can't remember. Like, I feel like this doesn't happen nearly enough in romance anime that I watch. And I'm like, why? Because it's so wonderful. And it's just fantastic that we're able to get this experience with it and everything. And it's just, I absolutely
See,
take
your
my hat
mind is
off
thinking,
to...
why are you off in Meta Land? Come back to this show. We're in an amazing place where they freaking touched. She held him. He whispered into her ear, and she's like, like they're off full into exploring accidentally the boundaries of each other.
Exactly.
And then also kind of stepping on the line of where they aren't necessarily aware they're not supposed to go. Sorry to use a double negative. And then actually enjoying the joy of like, this is what you enjoy. This is something that brings you excitement. This is something that brings me excitement.
Right. This episode was an absolute delight. And the whole thing of then him getting sick and then her taking care of him and stuff, and the ways in which like he does these things to try and still like keep at a distance, but then like it doesn't work.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me, man.
This show is just, it's something else.
You're like drunk with love right now.
Oh, yeah.
You've got like
So watching this episode specifically with the whole bit of the fever dream, right?
Yes.
And then her taking care of him and stuff. That was actually something that I experienced fairly recently with not so much the fever dream, but the girl that I like then comes over to take care of me while I like have a crazy fever and stuff.
Right, but this is already a reciprocated, fully like, under the context of you're aware of this person's like interest in you and everything, right?
Before that.
Oh, sorry.
So
sorry. I thought you meant recently, like very recently.
Recently, but not quite that recently.
I got you. Yeah.
And it is an absolutely wild and amazing thing. And the ways in which when you really care for someone, and you're not entirely sure if you're comfortable with a certain level of vulnerability, but you end up like stumbling into it, right? You are taken by surprise by it, right? You are truly vulnerable. It's not even something that you chose. And then they basically see you in that and meet you in that and then are there for you. It is absolutely incredible. And
yeah, it's a genuine, selfless kind of love.
Yep.
It's sacrificial love.
Yeah.
It's pure and simple. This person, you occupy their mind and heart quite a bit.
Yep.
So the idea that you dream about them or that they think about you every day to the point that when there's a slight break in your pattern of living, they're big being goes into a form of an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Oh my God, where are they? Are they okay?
Yeah.
Are they dying? And it's like,
Right.
no, they have a fever.
Yep.
They're gonna be okay. I'm bringing special strawberry Bavarian cream over to your house right now.
Yeah. I am waiting outside around the corner of your usual walk to school,
and
debating what to say.
Introduce myself.
Right, and be like, oh, what total coincidence.
Oh,
My home
I
is
stumbled
definitely
here.
in this area as well.
Right.
You know, like, yeah. And it's absolutely amazing. It's adorable. And I love that it's something where, because they are both so head over heels for each other, it's the simultaneous, I'm being subtle. and also, the thing is, from the perspective of the other person, you are.
You absolutely are.
Because, you know, we are all fools in love, right? You know,
and
it's
they've colored your entire actions with a different coat of paint, so they can't interpret it correctly. They're too close to the situation.
Exactly.
And now we're showing all these other people that aren't close to it, they aren't far from it. They know one of the parties pretty well, and they're like, wait, so is it the end of the world? Because you didn't eat that, and you brought it all the way home. That was whack.
That does not happen.
Which is fun, because that means Yamada brought it all the way home. Which means she walked Yamada all the way home.
Sure.
Then Yamada was like, goodbye, best friend. Go away. I'm home. Then she went and took it from home all the way to the house, which means she had to hold on to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For not just coming home from school, but coming to her home from school. She didn't go straight from school to his place.
That was not cold cream. Like,
no.
No.
This was please put this in the fridge because my body heat has been transferred entirely into this.
Or the other example that the parents,
the mom,
like yes, of course there's Yamada's mom and everything, and it's like, okay, that's rough, right?
Well,
but then there's his mom and the comedic bit of his mom listening to the things that she's telling Yamada to do. As like posture and these other things. Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, once Yamada realizes that it's his mom, and also the setup for that of how it happens, of him being like, awkward parents, I don't want to be around her, any more than I have to. So I'll hide nearby to wait till the last moment that I can go around and be like, all right, I'm here for the parent-teacher conference, right? I love it. And that makes him then privy to what happens. Fantastic. But then she finds out that it's his mom, and he's like, yeah.
It was so good. The idea that Ichikawa's mom can absolutely see that this girl is fully head over heels for her son.
Oh, yeah.
But is also trying to be like, I'm cool with it.
Right.
I am chill.
Yeah.
I'm sneaky. And I'm actually subtle. Like
exactly.
I'm aware of this, and
I'm just gonna bring up. Wow, I wouldn't have thought that someone so pretty would be at your school.
She's stunning.
She's stunning. Yeah. But I'm of course not insinuating anything.
Do you know who that is potentially? It's Yamada. Just immediately panic, runs past really quickly.
Yeah.
And then it's like, ah! Like the amount of times they jump scared each other.
Oh yes, it was incredible.
Or more accurately, more that Yamada jump scared Ichikawa this episode. Like it happened probably about 4 or 5 times. Like,
yes. Ichikawa ended up not jump scaring, but jump flustering.
Yes.
Yamada.
Right. That's kind of a jump scare. For all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good point. That was the big one.
No,
that's the ear whispering thing there.
That is a good point, though. Thinking back to like, my first crush. And it's you like them, but you're also like terrified because you're like, okay, you're trying to like not seem weird around them. So then you're constantly seeing them in like random strangers on the street, and it's like, oh, did they travel 200 miles to get over to this part of the state randomly for some reason? Oh no, that's not them. Okay, why would it be them?
Why would I even be thinking that? That makes no sense.
Right.
I don't have just my whole entire thought process completely arrested by their image and existence.
No, not at all. Not
I'm my own person.
Right.
Very independent teenager I am. Yes.
And the whole thing of him being like, I have a fever. So of course he doesn't want to answer the door or whatever. He's probably thinking like, no one else
Delivery,
is here. Yeah, delivery or something like that.
something, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
whatever. And then he ends up seeing that it's her. And again, right? But also Progress, talking about him not freaking out around girls and being able to talk to them and stuff. He actually goes out and is like,
Runs
hey.
out to her.
Right, because he's like, I don't want her to think that I just, didn't care that she was at the door or something,
Sure.
but also
Or
I'd
thinking
like seeing
maybe,
this person.
oh, you were unlucky and I'm asleep, so we don't get this potential opportunity to talk and see each other.
Yep.
There's probably only been, oh man, I can think about it, because I think I've had I've had 2 times where my crush secretly did like me at the same time that I liked them.
Okay.
And it didn't end up working out both of those times.
God.
But I think every other time that my crush has, like, every time that I've had a crush, they didn't end up actually liking me. It was more like, it didn't end up being a crush at all. It was more direct. Like, I'd be,
Sure.
oh, hey, I like you.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, oh, okay. And then I was more the pursuer, and I wooed them over time.
Yeah.
But the times where I was nervous and I was more in the crush phase and I didn't, talk with them, apparently there was a point where one of them came all the way to our place.
What?
Dropped off for my birthday a gift when they couldn't even drive at this point. And it freaked me out, like, that one point.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other time where it was like clear that they did like me and stuff. No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Just trying to relate to the show and people that are doing this here. The personal privacy here.
Yeah.
So don't ask questions.
Okay.
You could figure it out probably if you thought about it. But then the other time was this person did the, oh, you're not sick. I'm going to video call with you and stay on call with you because you're clearly you'd be lonely sitting there alone.
Oh.
And that kind of thing ended up kind of being the equivalent where it was a hint, and I didn't notice it at the time.
Oh man.
So I've had those kinds of encounters, but these are obviously way lower on the extremity sense that this anime provides.
See, okay.
But
for
gosh.
me, I may have let slip certain words while talking to this person while in a fever.
Oh.
Like in
had
a like late night fever state,
Oh, that is the cliche that
Yeah, no, I know.
Here.
Right.
Oh my God.
So when this was happening, I was like, oh shit. And
you literally afterwards were worried that was a dream and you don't know what you said necessarily.
No, not that it was a dream, but there was that part. I tend to be a rather forward person. And so there was that part of me that's like, was that a bit too much?
Meaning that you were too forward, or is it more that you were worried of how they responded to it?
Too forward as a result of being in a feverish state.
And thus it's the...
There's
no
like
excuse.
almost no inhibitions.
Right. But even though the fever was there, you wouldn't have that be it doesn't seem like a reasonable excuse for your forwardness, basically.
Well, no, I mean, I knew that it was, but it was still like oh man, I would have kept a bit more guarded if I was not, delirious, right?
Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, this show
is a treat.
I am getting liquid high fructose corn syrup injected into my veins, and my arteries are clogging from the artificial sweetener.
Yep. It's too damn sweet.
It's so damn good.
I absolutely love it. And there's so much in an episode too, right? Because there will be
character development realization.
Yeah, the character development realizations
from Chi.
There's just a bunch of scenes, and I feel like that's one of the things that also helps with the sweetness, because I feel like most of the time I'm used to it being rationed out, right? Because it's like, hey, we're gonna drip feed you. We're gonna give you this bit of sweetness here or there.
And from a perspective, it is. I think a lot of ways here. Before we go like too into the meta side of things here, I think what you're getting at that's really cool is that when you have these scenes, there's not a lot of connective tissue in between the scenes. We'll just suddenly be with him on his bike in the rain.
Yeah,
and this doesn't have to be a sweet romantic scene necessarily.
Right,
but the show pushes it,
manages to make it one, you know.
Oh, right, but it pushes it emphatically. Like
yes,
it is
exactly.
Not, it is not a thing that could be misinterpreted in the eyes of the story. It's pushing it very intensely.
And people have told us that the manga that it's based off of is not a 4-koma, but it's like it's very short chapters, so that does lend itself to this, and so I appreciate that. I love how it makes it so that we can have an episode where we're like, oh my god, I love the whole fever thing so much. That's so adorable and sweet and everything, and yet there's also a bunch of other scenes in the same episode that are absolutely incredible.
Every setup is a scene for a form of an encounter of these two characters.
Exactly, as they're going through their daily life, both in that timid, not like making a move, but still wanting to be closer to the person, and so they gravitate towards each other like stand users, just sort of cycling,
right. And sometimes they have a Chihiro in their middle orbit that's kind of like feeling the friction, is like, wait a minute,
something's happening here.
There is something happening here. Why are you not nervously talking to girls?
Right.
Wow, something crazy's happening here. Why are you not eating that treat?
Why are you constantly pulling me away from him? Like
why are you talking about him so much these days?
Yep.
I am very excited for the inevitable, where the characters that are not Ichikawa and Yamada that start to notice it very obviously.
Oh yeah,
and are just kind of like, should we do something?
That's part of the fun of this kind of stuff, right? It's not just us experiencing it; it's the other characters experiencing it.
Right.
Like, whoa, we're getting secondhand, like sweetness, sugar overload over here.
Yeah, because like now I'm married, and in terms of the romance that comes from within that context, it's normalized. Like it's basically the push and pull and the ooh kind of spice of it is manufactured almost for our own hilarity of like who are you? Who's that over there?
Right.
It's like, oh, is that a man? Like there's kind of that playful remembering of what it was like to be in the times where you would romantically tease or flirt, but it's all above board. There's no secret anymore.
You're playing with your cards face up.
Yeah, you're playing with your cards face up. It's like, oh, do I have a flush?
Yeah, exactly.
But in this context, it's nostalgic in that you get to have a story kind of grab your hands and be like, face the cards down again and be like, do you remember what that was like? And I'm like, no, I want to pull them back over so I can see. It's like, no, you don't get to.
Right.
You only get as much as what the creator wants to show you within these characters' minds. And it's like...
And the balance that we get of watching the characters effectively squirm in the throes of these feelings.
Or from whispering.
Yeah, exactly. While at the same time not having the squirming causing any actual complications in the story.
Right.
I love it. It's incredible.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's
next episode.
Next episode, yeah. Y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon and get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.